Good evening and welcome to the GTL Stream Team coverage of the New South Wales State League, coming to you live from ELS Hall. I'm Kerry Choi, and on behalf of Owen Taluda and Richard Thwaites, we are the GTL Stream Team, the new look platform here for our broadcasting at the Ryde Baseball Club. Great new logo developed there by Owen, and we continue to stream on our new platform. Excited to be able to bring you this game of round 18. Apologies to those of you who were looking to tune in for the under 18s and third grade games earlier this morning. The field was underwater due to heavy yesterday and overnight rain, and the boys worked on it and got it open for seconds and first grade. So we're very, very grateful to the club and the grounds crew for getting the field open. I'll quickly take you around the diamond and introduce you to your Ryde Hawks, how they've taken the field defensively. Alistair Ballantyne will be the starting pitcher behind the dish. The honours go to Jackson Heap. First base is Oliver Flockstra. Second base is Ryan Chu. Third base is Callum Lambert. The shortstop for the fixture is Lincoln Gruppler. Outfield left to right, Christian Lane, Cooper Wilson and Baden Haggerty. The workers will come to the plate in this order. Nicholas Anderson-Vine will step in to get us underway. Jaden Cavill will bat 2, Mitch Austin 3. Josh Strong is the cleanup. Ben Martin will bat 5. Dylan Martin 6. Daniel Lakeman 7. Spencer Williams 8. And Lachlan Bajarski will round out the starting 9. Josh Geyer is the starting pitcher. The first pitch into Anderson-Vine. Outside, ball 1. And Anderson-Vine will swing at the second pitch. The scorers for today's game are Linda Matheson, Vera Bonham, and the umpire in charge of the game is Mr. Jim Lee. The field umpire is Mr. Dustin Stevens. And apologies if you are just tuning in, I've got a bit of a raspy voice, so I will be using my cough button that Owen so graciously gave me a few years ago. It's got a full workout today, and we've only just had one game. The pitch there from Ballantyne will bounce in front of Anderson-Vine. So 2 balls, 1 is the count now for the leadoff hitter and centre fielder, Nicholas Anderson-Vine. And that one jumped on by Anderson-Vine. Going to level up the count 2-2. If you are just joining us, the second grade game did go the way of the Hawks, 7 runs to 4. And the first grade game on Wednesday night was in the way of the Workers. And that one's lifted into left field by Anderson-Vine. Coming in and taking the catch will be Christian Lane. Into the sun there. It's not always that easy to take that catch out there in left field here at ELS Hall. But the fly out will be the first out recorded here in the game. Jaden Cavill will step in now for his first appearance. And the first pitch in from Ballantyne will find the zone 86 miles an hour, struck 1. And that's going to be over the head of Cavill, 1-1. And Cavill's jumped on that one, 85 miles an hour from Ballantyne. Despite the predicted 47 mils of rain here for ELS Hall, ha ha ha, we've ended up with a beautiful afternoon. Currently 26 degrees, we expect sunset at 7:47. That one's on the ground. It's going to get past Chu and out to right field for a single. So Jaden Cavill will be the first hit here in this game. So Mitch Austin will step in now for his first appearance. There's Jaden Cavill standing safely at first base. 1 out, 1 on. Top 1. 84 miles an hour from Ballantyne will open Austin's account. 0-1. That's going to miss down. One and one. So 2 balls, 1 now for Austin. That's outside, so 3-1. And Mitch Austin's going to draw a walk. So runners on first and second, 1 out here. Josh Strong will step in now for his first appearance batting in the cleanup. And the first pitch into Strong, 87 miles an hour, up ball 1. That one's fired into right field by Strong. Haggerty's coming around to take the catch. The tag up will happen at second base, did it? The fly out to right field for Strong. Austin quickly back to first, but Cavill's going to move down to third. That's going to see Ben Martin step in for his first appearance. Runners on the corners now for the Workers Club. And Ben Martin, the designated hitter for tonight. The first pitch into Martin, 85 miles an hour, called strike 1. That one fouled off by Martin. So Ballantyne ahead in the count here. 2 on, 2 out. Top 1. 2 strikes on Ben Martin. Third left-handed hitter to step in for the Workers team. That's going to be up for Martin. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bit of a delay there, but 1-2 is the count. Runner's taken off. It's got away from Heap, but not called on Martin. So Austin will get down to second base. And a 2-2 count for the batter in the box, Ben Martin. Workers with runners both in scoring position now. And Ballantyne will pick himself up a strikeout and end the half inning. So despite those two base runners, the Workers will be kept scoreless. So great job there from young Alistair Ballantyne. I'll take you around the diamond and introduce you to the Workers, how they've taken the field defensively. The starting pitcher is Josh Geyer. Behind the dish, the honours go to Jaden Cavill. First base is Daniel Lakeman. Second base is Josh Strong. Third base is Mitch Austin. The shortstop for the fixture is Lachlan Bajarski. Now outfield left to right, Spencer Williams, Nicholas Anderson-Fine, and Dylan Martin. The designated hitter is Ben Martin, who we've already met. Your Right Hawks will come to the plate in this order. Baden Haggerty will get us underway. Cooper Wilson will bat in the 2-hole. Matt O'Neill will bat 3. Jackson Heap will bat in the clean-up spot. Christian Lane will bat 5. Callum Lambert, 6-hole. Oliver Flockstra will bat 7. Lincoln Gruppala will bat 8. And rounding out the starting 9, Ryan Chu will bat in the 9-hole. Josh Guy just going through his last few warm-up pitches. We will be away next weekend, but back for the 1st and the 8th. The 1st being rep recognition night. The 8th will be guest commentary team. Woohoo, not me. Am I coming on the 7th? I think I am coming on the 7th. It's a juniors game, isn't it? What's the 7th? What's the 1st? The 1st is a normal game. The 7th is the Friday night juniors finals, and then the following week is the Friday night juniors finals on the 15th. Is that right? So yeah, we've got some streams coming up. Actually, those juniors finals are actually a cracker to film and commentate and watch. And those RHBL Ryde Hawks Baseball League junior championship games, I from memory, I think on the 7th we're doing intermediate league and little league, and on the 15th we're doing junior league and senior league. So we'll get a confirmation of those, but we'll do have some Friday night streams coming up for the championship games from the Junior Association competition, which is winding down. Baden Haggerty is the batter in the box. He'll step in. The first pitch from Guy at 91 miles an hour, down, ball 1. And Haggerty will jump on the second pitch, 1-1. And Haggerty will see that pitch down. 2 balls, 1 strike. So 2-2 the count now for Baden Haggerty. That one's on the ground. Bajarski with the scoop. He'll combine with Lakeman, and the out will be recorded here in the bottom of the first innings. And the first pitch in to Wilson, 92 miles an hour. Strike 1. And Wilson's going to put that one into the top of the fence, 0-2. And that's going to miss down. So 1 ball, 2 strikes for Wilson. If you are just joining us, the top of the innings went this way. A fly out to Anderson Vine, a single to Cavill, a walk to Austin, a fly out to Strong, and a strike out to Martin. Runners left stranded 2, score 0. Bottom of the innings, lead off ground out to Haggerty, and now Cooper Wilson batting in the 2 hole has 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one's outside again from Gaia. So full count now for Wilson. And Wilson will have a crack at that one. Keep himself alive. Top of the fence. Full count. Those electric cars are so quiet. And Wilson will draw a walk. So the Hawks have their first base runner of the game. Will bring to the plate for his first appearance a designated hitter batting in the 3 hole tonight, Matt O'Neill. And O'Neill's turned on that one. The scoop from Lakeman will combine with Gaia, and the double play will be turned. And that will be the end of the Hawks here in the bottom of the first. So after 1 complete on the Red Stitches scoreboard, the teams remain scoreless. And we will be back shortly for the top of the second. Good afternoon and welcome back, or should I say good evening, and welcome back to the top of the second. Dylan Martin stepping in for his first appearance is fired. The first pitch in from Alistair Ballantyne out to right field for a single. So Dylan Martin wasting no time jumping on the first pitch from Ballantyne. Daniel Lakeman will step in now for his first appearance. And Lakeman's jumped on the first pitch from Ballantyne into the top of the fence, 0-1. That's in at the feet of Lakeman, 1-1. Ballantyne with the turn. That one's down for Lakeman, so 2 balls, 1 strike the count. And that one sent skyward by Lakeman. It's going to bounce on to the driveway. So 2-2 is the count now for Daniel Lakeman. And Lakeman will go down on strikes. So Ballantyne will pick up his second strikeout of the game. And Spencer Williams will step in now for his first appearance, batting in the 8-hole, playing left field. And the first pitch into Williams, 84 miles an hour, strike 1. A turn from Ballantyne. Martin in almost in the dirt before the release. That will drop in for Ballantyne. So 0-2 the count now for Williams. And Williams will foul that one off. 0-2. And that's missing down. Got away from Heap. It nearly took Ballantyne's head over on the throw over. Centre fielder Wilson's going to scoop it up. And Dylan Martin will make his way down to third on the missed throws there from the Hawks fielders. So stolen base and then the wild throw will see Dylan Martin stands safely at third base. 1 out here, top 2. That's going to miss inside for Williams. that's outside. So full count now for Spencer Williams batting in the 8 hole. 1 out, 1 on. Here in the top of the second. That one's on the ground. It's going to get out to left field for a hit. So Williams will pick himself up a hit. And the first run of the game will cross the plate here. So Dylan Martin will come around to score. And Lachlan Pajarski, the final hitter, batting in the 9 hole, will step in for his first appearance. 1 out, 1 on, 1 in here. Top 2. That one's on the ground down the left field line, foul. And the second pitch into Bajarski, down for a ball. And that one sent skyward by Bajarski. It's on its way to the fence. Wilson's going to come around and scoop it up. Tagging up at second base. The run of Spencer Williams will be happy just to progress down to third. So the stand-up double to left centre field there for Lachlan Bajarski. It's going to turn the Hawks' order over. I beg your pardon, the Workers' order over. And Nicholas Anderson-Vine will step in now for his second appearance. A fly out to left field has runners on first and second. Sorry, beg your pardon, I'm having a Barry. Second and third. 1 out here in the top of the second. So 2 balls now for Anderson-Vine. 2 out, 2 on, 1 in. It's up and out. So 3 straight balls. And that one fouled off by Anderson-Vine. That one sent skyward by Anderson-Vine. Haggerty is coming over, will take the catch. The tag up from third base. We'll see Spencer Williams come in to score. So the sacrifice fly there for Anderson-Vine will be the second out and the second run of this game here in the top of the second. Lachlan Pajarski will also tag up and move down to third base. So Jaden Cavill will step in now for his second appearance. He singled to right field. And the off speed there from Valentine will miss ball 1. And that one there called a strike, but getting away from Heap. And Bajarski will come home on the wild pitch, bouncing off the plate, out of Heap's reach. And it's going to miss up and in. So 2-1. And that one's on the ground. Lambert with the scoop over the head of Flockstra at first base. So Cavill will be aboard with probably the wild throw. Mitch Austin will step in now for his second appearance. He drew a walk. And that's going to sit up for Austin, ball 1. That one's on the ground, straight back up the middle from Austin. A single to centre field there will advance the runner of Cavill. And Workers with runners on first and second. 2 out, 3 in here. And it will warrant a quick visit from the Ryde manager. Just recap the innings. A lead-off single to Dylan Martin, a strikeout to Daniel Lakeman, a single to Spencer Williams, a double to Lachlan Bajarski, a sacrifice fly for Anderson Vine. Cavill reaching on probably what's going to be charged as an error against the third baseman, but I will get a scorer's confirmation on that. And Austin with the single to centre field has all resulted in 2 out, 2 on, 3 in here in this top of the second innings. Josh Strong will step in now for his second appearance. Fly out to right field for him tonight. That one's on the ground. The scoop by both the third baseman and shortstop will not stop that from getting through. And Strong will single to left field. Both the Hawks infielders having a scoop at it, but hard enough hit to get through. And Ben Martin will step in now for his second appearance. Martin with a strikeout to end the top of the first. And he now has loaded bases. That one fired into foul territory, 0-1. And the swing from Martin. Did get away from Heat, but no movement from the Workers on the base paths. And 0-2 remains at count. That one's going to miss down. So 1 ball, 2 is the count. And that one's going to miss inside. So 2-2. And Martin will go down on strikes. So the 2 runners will be left, beg your pardon, the bases will be left loaded, but the workers will plate 3 here. And as we head to the bottom of the second on the Red Stitches scoreboard, it is workers 3. Ryde now will be back shortly. One of my favourite tracks anyway. Welcome back to the bottom of the second inning, and leading off for your Ryde Hawks will be the 4-hole hitter Jackson Heap. First pitch into Heap called strike 1. No defensive changes for the workers. And back-to-back strikes there for the off-speed from Gaia. 0-2. And down the chute from Gaia, and Heap will head back to the dugout. Gaia will pick up his first strikeout of the evening. 90 miles an hour will bring to the plate for his first appearance Christian Lane. And Lane will chop at the first pitch, foul. Oh, and 1, that's on the ground. Scoop from Austin. And will beat Lane to first base. So 2 outs here for your Ryde Hawks. They'll bring to the plate for his first appearance a third baseman batting in the 6-hole, Callum Lambert. Strike 1 there for Lambert. 92 miles an hour from Gaia. 0-1. The It's going to miss outside, 1-1. That's off the handle of Lambert, not cleanly picked up by the first baseman Lakeman, but Gaia quickly over in cover will get the out, and that will be the end of the Hawks here in the bottom of the second. So after 2 complete, it is Blacktown Workers 3, your Ryde Hawks 0. We'll be back for the top of the third. We're back and I'm just grooving along to the track. I didn't even hear it stop playing, actually. Oh, you thought I wanted to come back, but I was just dancing. Oh, right. Sorry about that. So, well, we're back now. So my dancing was not a trigger to bring us back. But anyway, we have a defensive change here for your Ryde Hawks. Ryde Clifford has come in to take over the pitching responsibilities from Alistair Ballantyne. Ballantyne with his 2 solid innings in the books, picking up 3 strikeouts in first grade. It's a pretty great outing there for the young right-hander, just a teenager there. It's not his debut. He's had his debut a couple of weeks ago, but just getting more time in first grade. These young pitchers, it's great to see. Ryde Clifford now will take over from Ballantyne, and the first of the Workers to face Clifford will be Dylan Martin. And Clifford will open Martin's account, strike 1. And that will miss down 1-1. And the swing from Martin, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that's going to miss up. 2-2. That one lifted skyward by Martin. Big chase from Grappala running up onto the mound. Clifford knew he had to get out of the way, and Grappala with chase, and the first out will be recorded. Daniel Lakeman will step in now for his second appearance. First time he will face Clifford, striking out to Ballantyne in the top of the second. And the swing from Lakeman, 0-1. And another swing there from Lakeman, 0-2. And that one fired into left field by Lakeman. It's going to bounce in front of Lane. So Lakeman with a single there. And the Workers will have a base runner here in the top of the third. We'll bring to the plate for his second appearance Spencer Williams. Williams also singling to left in the top of the second. One out, one on here, top three. Runner's taken off. That's been sent skyward by Williams. This time, Grappala's going to take the catch in shallow left field. So the pop out to shallow left for Williams. And Lakeman scurries back to first. 2 away here in the top of the third. I'll bring to the plate for his second appearance the 9-hole hitter. Shortstop Lachlan Bajarski doubled to centre field in his first at bat. And the first pitch in from Clifford, up ball one. That's going to miss outside. 2 balls. Turn from Clifford. Lakeman back quickly. That one sent skyward by Bajarski. Moving across will be Haggerty, but it will go onto the concourse. 2-1. Lakeman's taken off. The throw from Heaps pretty good. Not gloved by Chu though. So Lakeman with the stolen base. And another ball on Bajarski at the plate. So 3-1. Bajarski would draw the walk from the 9-hole. And that's going to turn the order over for the Workers. And Nicholas Anderson-Vine will step in for his third appearance. A fly out and a sacrifice fly for him. As runners on first and second. 2 out here in the top of the third. First pitch up, ball one. Two balls. That one away from heat, but not far enough for the base runners to move. So 3 straight balls for Anderson Fine. And Anderson Vine will also draw a walk. So the base is now loaded with Blacktown workers. And that will bring to the plate for his third appearance, Jaden Cavill. And it will warrant a quick visit from the Ryde manager. So just a quick recap of the innings. It looks like it is just a visit. So Dylan Martin flying out to shallow left field. Shortstop taking the catch there. Got us underway here in the top of the third. Daniel Lakeman with a single to left. Spencer Williams with a pop out to on the mound virtually. Taken again by the shortstop. Lachlan Pajarski drawing a walk in the 9 hole. And Nicholas Anderson Vine similarly drawing a walk from the leadoff position. And that is how we have loaded bases. 2 out. None in here, and Jaden Cavill standing waiting for his third appearance. A single to right field and reaching on what was charged as an error against the third baseman. So the visit's over, and the pitch from Cavill will get him swinging. 0-1. Not from Cavill, the pitch to Cavill, should I say. I'm tired. And the foul there from Cavill. I'm a 2. And Cavill will go down on strikes and the bases will be left loaded. So Ryan Clifford getting out of that one with an important strikeout, and the bases will be left loaded with workers. We will be back for the bottom of the third. Good evening and welcome back to the bottom of the third innings. Workers holding a 3-0 lead here on the Red Stitches scoreboard. Oliver Flockstra will step in for his first appearance batting in the 7-hole. Josh Geyer remains a pitcher of record. The first pitch in from Geyer, 88 miles an hour, up and out, ball one. And Flockstra will chase the second one, 1-1. That will catch the bottom of the zone there for Flockstra. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. And Geyer will pick up his second strikeout of the night. Flockstra will head back to the dugout. Lincoln Gruppala will step in now for his first appearance. And the first pitch in from Geyer, 87 miles an hour, struck one. Gruppala is going to jump on that one. Down to the fence in front of the Workers' dugout. Back to virtually the mound. So, pa-chung. So 2 strikes, 0-2. And again, Gruppala will have a go at it. Birds in centre field. That will miss down, so 1-2 is the count. And that's going to miss up for Gruppala, so 2-2. And out and down. So full count now for the 8-hole hitter, shortstop Lincoln Gruppala. And Gruppala will chase it, go down on strikes. Another strikeout for Geyer. And Ryde will step in now, batting in the 9-hole for your Ryde Hawks. So Ryde now with 1 and 2 count, batting in the 9-hole for your Ryde Hawks. 2 out here already in the bottom of the third. And Chu will see that in, and Guy will get his third strikeout of the inning, his fourth of the game. And the Hawks will be scoreless here in the third. We will take a break and be back for the top of the fourth. Good evening. Welcome back to the bottom of the fourth innings. We do have a defensive change here for your Ryde Hawks. Frank Clark has come in to take over the pitching responsibilities from Ryan Clifford. Clifford loading them up but able to get out of it without a change in the scoreline. And Clark will take over now. The first of the workers to face Frank Clark will be Mitch Austin. First pitch in from Clark, strike one. Austin batting in the 3-hole, playing third base. Drew a walk and singled to centre field. It's going to be outside for Austin, 1-1. And the off speed there, falling in for Clark. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Austin sending that into the top of the fence. 1-2. And that one's fired into left field by Austin. So a single to left field. What an idiot. It's right field. Sorry, guys. It's the other left. It's the other left. Sorry, guys. Sorry, viewers. A single to right field there for Mitch Austin. Josh Strong will step in now for his third appearance. Fly out to right field and a single to left for him tonight. Might be better off just turning the mic off and just letting you watch the pitches. The first pitch into Strong, down, ball 1. I'm sure they'll know what's going on. Most of the people that are watching the stream, I'm sure, are more proficient in the game than I am. It's going to miss down 2 balls. And that one's on the ground. Lambert with the scoop, the flick to Chew. Won't turn the double, but the advancing runner will be out at second base. So Strong on aboard with the fielder's choice. And Ben Martin will step in now for his third appearance. Martin with back-to-back strikeouts, but they were both off the pitching of Ballantyne. He'll step in now to face the pitching of Clark for the first time. The first pitch in from Clark, ball 1. Quarter past 7 here in Sydney. The predicted 47 mils of rain didn't come, just ended up with 9. Oh, to be a weatherman. The pitch from Clark down, 2 balls. That will catch the inside of the plate from the left-handed Martin. That one's on the ground. Chew with the turn. And the double play is going to be turned. A great job there by Chew and Grappler combining with Flockstra. And the Hawks fielders getting the job done. They'll keep the workers scoreless here in the top of the 4th. We'll be back shortly with the bottom of the innings. Dancing again. Good evening and welcome back to the bottom of the 4th innings. If you have just joined us, Blacktown Workers holding a 3-0 lead, plating 3 in the second. The Hawks kept them scoreless the last 2 despite some loaded bases. A nice double play turned there. So you're right, Hawks trying to stay in this game with a very, very young first grade starting lineup. Baden Haggerty steps in for his second appearance, a ground out for his first. First pitch in will catch the inside of the plate for a strike. He'll swing at the second, 91 miles an hour from Gaia. And 0-2 is the count. Long pause there from Gaia. Happy with the signal in the end. It's outside for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes now for Haggerty. Two. And Haggerty will go down on strikes. Gaia picking up his 5th of the night. Cooper Wilson will step in now for his 2nd appearance. He drew a walk. So he was the only base runner the Hawks have had tonight. And the first pitch in. Off speed from Gaia, strike 1. And that will miss inside, 1-1. And the swing there from Wilson. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Wilson will chase it and go down on strikes. The Gaia will pick up his 6th. And O'Neill will step in for his 2nd appearance. Ground in to a double play in his first at bat. And you'll see the first pitch in from Gaia, down, ball 1. One and one. That one sent into right field for O'Neill's going to pick up a base hit. For the single to right, the first hit for the Hawks here in the game, bottom of the 4th. That will bring to the plate for his 2nd appearance, Jackson Heap. Heap striking out in his first at bat. Let's put that one on the ground, but it will be fouled down the left field line. So 0-1. The Hawks with their 2nd base runner of the game standing safely at first base. Very long pause again from Gaia. And Heap with the foul back into his body. So 0-2 the count now for Heap. 2 out, 1 on here for the Hawks, bottom 4. That's going to sit outside. Fieldmate can probably pick up that step off. Shout, can't it? Another long pause from Gaia. It's going to be down for Heap. The 2-2 now is the count for Jackson Heap. Quick turn there from Gaia. O'Neill back quickly. And Heap will send that one into the top of the fence. Count remains 2-2. And Heap will go down on strike, so that will be the end of the Hawks here in the bottom of the 4th. They will leave the runner stranded, and after 4 complete, it is Blacktown 3, Ryde 0 on the Red Stitches scoreboard. Will be back for the top of the 5th. Good evening and welcome back to the top of the 5th innings. Dylan Martin will step in to get us underway. Clark back out for his 2nd innings of work. First pitch in to Martin, called strike 1. Martin with a single to right and a fly out to left field. So 1-1 the count. It's going to miss down. Technically, it wasn't a fly out to left field. It was a fly out in shallow left field taken by the shortstop. That's going to miss up. So 3-1 the count now for Dylan Martin. Batting in the 6 hole, playing right field tonight. In fact, he's faced all 3 of the Hawks pitchers. Ballantyne in the 2nd, Clifford in the 3rd, and Clark here in the 5th. He will swing there to fill up the count. And that's up and in for Dylan Martin. So he will draw a leadoff walk. Daniel Lakeman will step in now for his 3rd appearance, a strikeout and a single, add a stolen base to his line item as well. And down the chute for Lakeman, 0-1. The lights are on here at ELS Hall as we transition in to evening. Sunset is expected at 7:47 p.m. So just over 15 minutes time. And it is a beautiful evening here. And that's going to miss down for Lakeman. So 1-1 is the count. The runner's taken off. That's going to line into left field. In fact, centre field's going to pick it up. Martin's going to chance himself getting home. And he'll have to go back and be satisfied with the 2 bases. So the single to centre field there for Daniel Lakeman will advance Dylan Martin 2 bases and set the workers up with runners on the corners. Spencer Williams will step in now for his 3rd appearance, a single to left, a fly out to shortstop. First pitch in from Clark, down ball 1. In fact, that fly out to the shortstop was right on the back of the mound. On ball. And that one fouled back into the foot of Williams. And that one missed down. 2-1. And that one's going to be a strike. Williams going around on that one. 2-2. And that one's put into right field by Williams. It's going to drop for Haggerty. So an RBI single there for Spencer Williams. Will score Dylan Martin from third base. And that will bring to the plate for his third appearance Lachlan Bajarski. A double to centre field and a walk. And Bajarski will jump on the first pitch, showed bunt, but then came back swinging. Oh, and 1. So 0-2 now for the 9-hole hitter and shortstop Lachlan Bajarski. And that one fouled off by Bajarski. Count remains 0-2. That's outside. Time called by the batter. And Bajarski will go down on strikes, and Clark will pick up his first strikeout of the game. On the first out here in the innings. It's going to turn the order over for the workers. And Anderson Vine will step in from the left side for his fourth appearance. A fly out to left, a sacrifice fly to right, and a walk for him tonight. Runners on at first and second, one out here. Top 5. And the first pitch is out and away from Heap. So the workers' runners will advance. We're both in scoring position now for Anderson Vine. One. 2-1. Three and 1. So that's going to fill up the count now for Anderson Vine. And Anderson Vine will draw another walk. So the base is now loaded with workers. And Jaden Cavill will step in for his fourth appearance. Cavill with a single to right, reaching on an error and a strikeout. And he had loaded bases. 2 out the last time he stepped in for an appearance. This time he's got loaded bases, 1 out. And the first pitch from Clark, up, ball 1. So 2 balls. And that's going to miss inside. So 3 straight balls now to Cavill. That will drop in. 3-1. Cavill will have a crack at it to fill up the count. That one's on the ground. It's got past the Grappler. Nasty bounce for him. 1 run's going to cross. 2 runs it's going to cross. So the single up the middle there for Cavill. Will score 2 runs for the Workers Club. 6-0 is the scoreline now. And it will warrant a visit. So just a quick chat to the young pitcher. He'll be better for this assignment. A lead-off walk to Dylan Martin, a single to Daniel Lakeman, a single to Spencer Williams, a strikeout to Lachlan Bajarski, a walk to Nicholas Anderson Vine, a single to Jaden Cavill has resulted in 3 in, 1 out, 3 on. 3 in, 1 out, 2 on. That's the right maths. Okay, Mitch Austin will step in now for his 4th appearance. Stepping in from the left side. This will be the 2nd time that he will face Clark. A walk, a single, and a single to left and a single to centre. Beg your pardon, centre and right were his singles. So 1-1 the count now for Austin. Now the runner at second base taking off. Now Workers on the corners. So it's Anderson Vine down there at third. And Mitch Austin will go down on strikes. So Frank Clark will pick up his second strikeout of this assignment. And the second out in the inning. Josh Strong will step in now for his fourth appearance. A fly out to right, a single to left, and reaching on a fielder's choice for Strong today. The first pitch in to Strong, down ball one. And Strong will jump on that one, sending it into the top of the fence, 1-1. So 2-1. Three, 1. I can still smell the sawdust. I don't know how you can't smell it. You can smell it? It's that sawdust. It's that kind of woody, wet woody smell. And Strong will draw a walk. So the bases will be loaded again with workers. And Ben Martin will step in for his fourth appearance. Strikeout, a strikeout, and a ground into a double play. First pitch into Martin, down, ball one. Two balls. So Martin will draw the walk, and with the bases loaded, that will be a run. So 7 in now. And that will be the end of Clark's assignment. The second visit heralding the change. So the call to the league's hub bullpen will see Liam Sainsbury come to the mound. So just a quick recap of the innings. A leadoff walk to Dylan Martin. Daniel Lakeman with a single. Spencer Williams with a single. Lachlan Bajarski with the strikeout. Anderson Vine drawing a walk. Cavill with a single to centre field. Austin with a strikeout. Strong with a walk, and Martin with a walk. All 9 of the Workers batters have had an appearance in this innings, the top of the 5th. And that has resulted in 2 out, 3 on, 4 in. Four and 3, 7 and 2 is 9. That's it. So Liam Sainsbury just going through his last few warm-up pitches there. The call to the Leagues Hub bullpen. So we'll see Liam Sainsbury take over the pitching responsibilities from Frank Clark, a young and up-and-coming Hawks player. So 2 to go. Okay, so we're back to the action, and Dylan Martin will step in now for his 4th appearance. A single to right, a pop out and a walk tonight. And he's going to jump on. The first pitch is Martin, moving back and taking the catch in left centre field will be Lane. And so Sainsbury with 1 pitch, 1 out, will retire the Workers with loaded bases, but not before they plate 4 and extend their lead 7 runs to 0. We'll be back shortly for the bottom of the 5th. catch the bottom of the zone. 2-2. That one's on the ground. The scoop isn't clean from Strong, but he will get it down to Lakeman in time, and Lambert's will be recorded as the second out. Ground out to second base. Oliver Flockstra will step in now for his second appearance. And Flockstra will open his account. Strike one. And that will miss inside. 1-1. And the swing from Flockstra there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that will catch the outside of the plate for Flockstra, and that will be the end of the innings here. Hawks remain scoreless through 5. And after 5 complete, it is Blacktown 7, Ryde 0. Josh Guy picking up his 9th strikeout of the game. Will be back for the top of the 6th. Now it's on. Hi, welcome back to the top of the 6th innings. Liam Sainsbury back out on the mound after just throwing the 1 pitch to retire the workers. That one's on the ground, scooped up by Lambert. The throw is going to pull Flockstra off the base. So Lakeman will get aboard on probably an error charged against the third baseman. Spencer Williams will step in for his 4th appearance. First pitch into Williams, called strike one. And that one off the handle of the bat there for Williams. He knew it too. I want two's the count now for Williams. And Williams will go down on strikes. So Sainsbury will pick up a strikeout here. In the top off the sixth. So 1 out, 1 on here. Will bring to the plate the 9-hole hitter Lachlan Bajarski. Double to centre field, a walk and a strikeout for him tonight. The first pitch in from Sainsbury. Strike one, 74 miles an hour. That one sent skyward by Bajarski. Moving over and camping under it will be Wilson in centre field. And Lakeman will head back to first. So 2 out here for the workers in the top of the sixth. We'll turn the order over. Nicholas Anderson-Vine will step in for his 5th appearance. A fly out to left, a sacrifice fly to right, and back-to-back walks, throwing a stolen base. And the first pitch into Anderson-Vine, down ball 1. Two balls. So 3 balls now for Anderson-Vine. That one sent skyward. And moving over and not getting the catch is Haggerty down in right field. So Anderson-Vine with the stand-up double, and we've got a runner now caught in a run-down play here at third. And it's not going to matter. The Hawks aren't going to keep it clean. Looks like we've got a defensive change here too. This is Sky Stacey catching. That's not Jackson Heap. Looks like Stacey's into the game at catcher, and apologise for not reporting that change. It didn't come through me, so sorry about that. But that is definitely Kai Stacey catching, and that was definitely a double down to right field for Nicholas Anderson-Vine. So Lakeman not coming in to score. He still stands at third. Cavill will step in now for his 5th appearance. Jaden Cavill, single to right field, reaching on an error, a strikeout and a single to centre field. That's going to be caught in left field, and that will be the end of the workers here in this top of the 6th innings. So the 2 runners will be left stranded. No change to the scoreline. 7 runs to 4 will head to the bottom of the 6th.
New pitcher number 10, please.
Good afternoon or good evening and welcome back to the bottom of the 6th innings. We do have a defensive change here for the Workers Club. Kyle Golgowski has come in to take over the pitching responsibilities from Josh Geyer. Geyer picking up 9 strikeouts, just giving up the 1 hit in his 5 innings of work. And Grappler with a 1-1 count on him. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Now this is the bottom of the 6th innings. And that's going to sit up for Grappler. If you are just joining us, 18th and 3rd grade were washed out this morning. We're working hard to get the field playable after heavy evening and overnight rain here at ELS Hall. And 2nd grade going the way of the Hawks. Lincoln Grappler now with a full count. And that will miss down, so Grappler will draw a walk. So a lead-off walk here for the Hawks in this bottom of the 6th inning. And Ryan Chu will step in now for his second appearance. Second appearance in the 6th. That just shows you how Geyer chewed up these Hawks batters. And the first pitch in from Golgowski. Strike 1, 86 miles an hour. And that will drop in again for Chu, 0-2. And the swing from Chu will send him back to the dugout. Golgowski will pick up his first strikeout of the night. So 1 away here, 1 on. The order's going to turn over. Baden Haggerty will step in for his 3rd appearance. A ground out and a strikeout tonight off the pitching of Josh Geyer. That one's on the ground from Haggerty. The scoop from Strong will get the advancing Grappler out at 2nd, but the double play will not be turned. So Haggerty will reach on the fielder's choice. The 2 away here for the Hawks. Cooper Wilson will step in for his 3rd appearance. And the first pitch into Wilson, strike 1. 88 miles an hour from Golgowski. That one straight back up the middle. The backhanded scoop from Golgowski will not make the play, but the backup play there from the second baseman Strong will. And Wilson with the fielder's choice. Haggerty out at 2nd, and that will be the end of the Hawks here in the bottom of the 6th. We'll be back shortly for the top of the 7th. Good evening and welcome back to the top of the 7th innings. We do have a couple of defensive changes here for the Ryde Hawks. I will apologise that I didn't announce the Kai Stacey change in the last inning, but it didn't come through me. So Kai Stacey is catching for the Hawks. On the mound now is Cameron Howey, and in right field is Bradley Dalton. So a couple of defensive substitutions there for the Hawks. The first of the workers to face Howey will be Mitch Austin. He'll jump on it, Chew with the dive, the slide to Flockstra, and the out will be recorded. So a nice job there from Ryan Chew, supporting his new young pitcher Cameron Howey, and 1 pitch, 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Apologies, cough button time. Josh Strong will step in now for his 5th appearance. A fly out, a single, a walk, and reaching on a fielder's choice. First pitch in from Howey, down, ball 1. So 2 balls now for Strong. And that one sent skyward by Strong. And Dalton coming in and parking under that one. So the catch taken in right field. Just the 4 pitches for Howey for the 2 outs here in this top of the 7th inning. Ben Martin will step in now from the left side for his 5th appearance. And the first pitch in to Martin. Down, ball 1. And that one fouled down the left field line. 1-1. That one's going to miss inside 1. 2-1. And that one into the glove of Flockstra. He'll quickly stamp on the base, and that will be the end of the inning. So a quick inning there for Cameron Howey. 8 pitches for the 3 outs, and he will keep the workers scoreless here in the top of the 7th. We'll be back shortly for the bottom of the innings. Good evening and welcome back to the bottom of the 7th innings. We do have some defensive changes here for the Workers Club. Todd Grattan has come in to take over the pitching responsibilities from Kyle Glogowski, and Talon Cavill has come into the game for Josh Strong and is taking up the fielding position at second base. The first of your Ryde Hawks to face Todd Grattan will be Matt O'Neill batting in the 4-hole. O'Neill grounding into a double play and singling to right field. 1-1 the count now for O'Neill. That's outside. 2-1. That one's on the ground. The shortstop, Bajarski, sets his feet and the out will be recorded. So one away here for the Hawks. We'll bring to the plate for his first appearance tonight, Kai Stacey. Came into the game defensively a couple of innings ago and I missed it. Apologies to Kai. But he will step in now for his first appearance. And that's outside, ball 1. 74 miles an hour from Grattan. And that's going to catch the inside. 1-1. That's outside. 2-1. That's on the ground. The shortstop Bajarski again. And this one's going to pull Lakeman off the base, but he will apply the tag. So back-to-back groundouts to shortstop area there for the Hawks. We'll bring to the plate for his third appearance, Christian Lane. The first pitch in to Lane is up ball 1. And Lane will chop at that one. 1-1. And that's going to catch the inside for Lane. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Lane will foul that one back into the press box. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And again, young left fielder will keep himself alive. It's going to be outside. The 2-2 is the count. And that's going to miss down. So full count now for the young left fielder hitting in the 5-hole here for your Ryde Hawks. And that one's been lined into left field by Christian Lane. Looks like he's going to make his way to second easily. It's on its way to the fence. It's going to be scooped up. Lane's going to chance himself getting to third, and he will. So diving triple to left centre field there for Christian Lane. That's the Hawks' second hit of the night. So 2 out hitting there from Christian Lane into deep left centre field. And Callum Lambert will step in now for his third appearance. Back-to-back ground outs to him. That's going to miss up and out for Lambert, ball 1. And that's going to catch the inside 1-1. And 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Lambert will go down on strikes. Grattan will pick up his first strikeout of the night, and the Hawks will leave the runner stranded. After 7 complete on the Red Stitches scoreboard, it is Blacktown 7. Your Ryde Hawks 0 will be back for the top of the 8th. Hello? Yeah, it worked. Good evening and welcome back to the top of the 8th innings. We've got a couple of defensive changes here for your Ryde Hawks. Cameron Howay remains the pitcher of a record, but I will go around the diamond because we've got a couple of substitutions. Actually, I'll just call this play. The first pitch in to Dylan Martin. He sent it skyward, and the fly out to right field will be recorded. So quickly round the diamond for your Ryde Hawks. Cameron Howay is on the mound. Behind the dish is Kai Stacey. At first base now, substituted player is Cash Robinson. Second base remains Ryan Chu. Third base is substituted player Ryan Reiki. Shortstop remains Lincoln Grappler. In left field remains Christian Lane. Centre fielder substituted player Liam Warren. And in right field, Bradley Dalton, who came into the game defensively an inning ago. So Cameron Howey with 1 pitch, 1 out. The first pitch in to Lakeman will get him swinging. 0-1 is the count. 1 out, top 8. And a ball there for Lakeman. 1-1. So 2 balls now, 2 balls 1. Now the count on Daniel Lakeman. A strikeout, a single to left, a single to right, reaching on an error. And that's going to catch the outside for Lakeman. So 2-2. And that one into the top of the fence from Lakeman. Shout out to Cameron Howey's mum, who's watching from home. I'm not sure if this is his first grade pitching debut or not, but it's got to be up there. Great opportunity for this young man to get some mound time in first grade. That's on the ground. The new first baseman Robinson is going to take control, and the out will be recorded. So 2 away here in the top of the 8th, and Spencer Williams will step in for his 5th appearance. A single to left, a fly out to shortstop, a single to right, and a strikeout. Both of his singles have resulted in scoring runs for the Workers Club. In the 2nd and 5th innings, first pitch into Williams, down ball 1. And that's up, 2 balls. And that's going to catch for Howey. Shout out to Rudy Haruda tuning in. We miss you, kid. So 3 balls, 1 is the count. In fact, Rudy's played for both of these clubs in his career. He was a Blacktown. Yeah, and then he played for us for a couple of seasons. Great kid, great club man too. So thanks for tuning in, Rudy. And that's going to fill up the count now for Williams. So full count. Spencer Williams, left fielder, batting in the 8 hole. And that's going to miss inside, so he'll draw a walk. We'll bring to the plate the 9 hole hitter and shortstop Lachlan Bajarski. That's up and out, ball 1. 2 balls. And down the chute from Howey, 2 and 1. And that's been turned on by Bajarski, but it will track down to the bullpen. Foul territory. So 2-2. That will miss outside. So full count now for Lachlan Bajarski. And Bajarski will draw a walk. So that will turn the order over for the Workers Club. And we've got a pinch hitter here. So this is Mason Milcoon. Mason Milcoon coming in to pinch hit for Nicholas Anderson-Vine. And he will open his account with a swing. I think that's the right player. No, maybe it's not Mason. Beg your pardon. I'll get the player number on that one, number 79. It's not Mason. Apologies to this young player. Yeah, I don't have a play here. I'll just check. Beg your pardon, it is Lachlan Oliver. It's not Mason Mulcoon. It's Lachlan Oliver who's come in to pitch hit for Nicholas Anderson-Vine. And he will fly out to Lincoln Gruppelar at shortstop. So that will be the end of the Workers here in this top of the 8th innings. So apologies there to Lachlan Oliver. And he will enter this game now for Nicholas Anderson-Vine. I'll get some of those defensive changes for you when we head back, but we will be back shortly for the bottom of the 8th.
Number 22. And then you catch her 2.
I got Nixon for Chow, please.
Nixon for Chow?
Nixon for Chow.
Okay.
Okay, so a couple of defensive changes here for the Workers Club. So I'm going to quickly go around the diamond on this one too. On the mound is Tyrone Fergie. Fergie will come in to replace Grattan for the pitching responsibilities. We've got a change behind the dish too. That Ryan Barnes has come in to take over the catching responsibilities. At first base is Ashton Kennedy. Second base is Talon Cavill. Third base remains Mitch Austin. The shortstop remains Lachlan Bajarski. Outfield, Spencer Williams in left, Lachlan Oliver in centre, and Dylan Martin in right. The batter in the box for your Ryde Hawks is Robinson. Came into the game defensively an inning ago. He has 0-2 count on him now. Tyrone Fergie is the pitcher for the new pitcher for the Workers Club. So 1-2 is the count. That one fouled back into us. Both managers taking an opportunity here to clear the dugouts. Get a lot of these young guys an opportunity to have some first grade time. So 2-2 is the count now for Robinson. That one's on the ground. Pajarski with the scoop over to Kennedy, and the out will be recorded. So one away here in the bottom of the eighth. Will bring Lincoln Groppelar to the plate for his third appearance. Strikeout and a walk for him tonight. And that one's fired into right field by Groppelar, and it's going to drop for a base hit. He's going to chance himself getting to second, which he will. So a double there for Lincoln Groppelar down the right field line. And that will bring to the plate a pinch hitter. We've got Miguel Nixon. In fact, he's not a pinch hitter. He came into the game defensively an inning ago. And he will now take over from Ryan Chew. In fact, take that back, sorry, he's a pinch hitter. He hasn't had an inning in the field yet. So Miguel Nixon, Mixie Nixon, will step in for his first appearance tonight. Has Lincoln Groppelar standing safely at second base. One out here for the Hawks in the bottom of the eighth. And the first pitch into Nixon. Inside ball one. And that one fired into the top of the fence, 1-1. And that's going to catch the bottom of the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the swing there, we'll see Nixon go down on strikes. Fergie will pick up his first strikeout of the night. It's going to turn the order over. Stepping in for his first appearance in first grade tonight will be Bradley Dalton. He came into the game defensively a couple of innings ago. This is his first appearance. It will be against the pitching of Tyrone Fergie. And the first pitch and struck one. And that will catch again. 0-2. one scooped out by Dalton. 0-2. And that's going to sit up. So 1-2. Dalton getting a little bit of bat on that one. And 1-2 remains the count. And that's going to be outside. Dalton watching it sail by. 2-2. That's going to miss down. So full count now for Dalton. And Dalton will go down on strikes. Fergie will pick up his second of the night and the third out for the inning. And the runner of Grappler will be left stranded. So with 8 in the book, we will head to the final inning of this game. We'll be back shortly with the top of the ninth.
Wells a straight change. He's gone to second base.
Good evening and welcome back to the top of the ninth and final innings of this game. Stepping in for his first appearance in first grade tonight will be Ryan Barnes. Coming into the game defensively for Cavill. And the first pitch in from Howey called strike one. Howey out for his third innings of work. And that will miss outside 1-1. That one fired in to right field by Barnes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Barnes will go down on strikes, and Cameron Howey will pick up a first grade strikeout. I don't know if he's first, but I'm claiming it. Congratulations, Cameron. We'll bring to the plate for, actually, we've got a pinch hitter. This looks like Simba. Is that Slapetta? So Simon Slapetta, I was going to call him Simba by his nickname. Simon Slapetta has come in to pinch hit for Mitch Austin. So a pinch hitter here, another left-handed pinch hitter. So Slapetta pinch hitting here for Austin. So 3 balls there for Slapetta. And a big swing there. 3-1. And another swing there from Slapetta. The count now full. And that's going to miss inside, so Slapetta will draw the walk. So 1 out, 1 on here, top 9. Talent Cavill will step in for his first appearance. He came into game defensively a couple of innings ago. He will step in now for his first appearance for the day. Wasn't involved in the earlier games. Another young player sitting around waiting for an opportunity to get in, and will take it when he can. He's jumped on that first pitch. It's gone skyward, and the chase is on by the Hawks. It's going to be taken by the second baseman in shallow right field. So that's Miguel Nixon will take the catch. So 2 out now here. And time's been called. And Cameron Howay's assignment is complete. So a nice assignment there in first grade for young Cameron Howay. And the new pitcher coming into the game is Morrison van der Westhuizen. This kid's definitely on debut in first grade. Gotta be. I don't even know if he'd be in the system. Young under 18s player getting a chance to throw some first grade pitching.
Ryde, new pitch, number 36.
So Morrison van der Westhuizen just going through his last few warm-up pitches. I'll recap the inning. A lead-off strikeout to Ryan Barnes. A walk to Simon Slapetta. And a fly out in shallow right field taken by a very fleet of foot, Miguel Nixon, getting right down across and taking it on the line. So 2 outs, 1 on here in the top of the 9th. Van der Westhuizen will step in to take over the pitching responsibilities. If you are just joining us, we did not have under 18s and third grade this morning. Both of those fixtures were washed out with a heavy late afternoon and overnight rain here at ELS Hall. And the field was opened for second grade and first grade, second grade going the way of the Hawks. The Wednesday night fixture, of course, going the way of the Blacktown Workers, and Blacktown currently holding a 7-0 lead in this game as we are 2 out away here in the top of the 9th. We are back here in 2 weeks' time. The 1st of March will be our next live stream, and it's rep recognition night. So any of you young Hawks out there, if you've made a rep team in the 2025 campaigns, come on down to ELS Hall and we'll recognise you for rep recognition night. So here we go. Ben Martin will step in to... No, this is not Ben Martin. This has got to be someone pitch hitting. That's Christopher Bridge. So Chris The Bridge is pinch hitting here. And the first pitch in to the Bridge will be a ball. And the swing there from the Bridge, 1-1. Another kid, I just called him by his nickname when I checked the pitching. I called him Spider, just automatically came out. I mean, I've taken these kids away so many times, so 1-1's the count for the Bridge. And that one sent skyward, so 1 ball, 2 strikes. So 1-2. And that's going to sit up. It's going to get away from Stacey. And Slapetta will move down to third base. So 2 balls, 2 strikes is the count now on the Bridge. That one straight back up the middle. It's going to bounce off the back of the mound. And the Bridge will get a hit here. And it will plate a run for the Workers. So the single to centre field will extend the Workers' lead by the single run. And we've got another pinch hitter here. Holy moly. This rotation. Here we go. Who's this? 63. This is Mason Mulcoon. So I got this one right this time, unless he's changed jumpers with someone. And the first pitch in is fouled off by Mulcoon, 0-1. This kid's thrown me by getting a haircut as well. If we've been around too long when we know all their nicknames and their haircuts, come on. 0-1. And that one is lifted into right field. Dalton's going to take the catch, and Van der Westhuizen will get his first out in first grade. And great pitching opportunity there for young Morrison Van der Westhuizen. High five from the coach. And high five from all the players. He'll head it back into the dugout, 10 feet tall. So the Hawks will now be chasing down 8 runs. 8 runs for your Ryde Hawks to tie this game and take us to extras. Exactly what the panel are looking for here. We'll be back shortly with the bottom of the ninth.
Justin.
Okay, welcome back to the bottom of the ninth innings. This is where your Ryde Hawks will be looking for 8 runs to tie up this game and take us to extras. Everyone's smiling around me when I say that. The number of pinch hitters who came into the inning just moments ago have all taken up fielding positions in the direct positional swaps from where they were. So quickly round the diamond here. New pitcher, though, is Tom Stancic. So Stancic is on the mound. Behind the dish is Barnes. At first base is Kennedy. At second base is Talon Cavill. At third base is Simon Slapetta. The shortstop is Lachlan Bajowski. Spencer Williams in left. Lachlan Oliver in centre and Mason Mulcoon in right. The first of the Hawks to face Tom Stancic will be Liam Warren. Bottom of the last innings of round 18. Hawks chasing 8. The first pitch into Warren, down ball 1. And the swing from Warren, 1-1. And that will miss down, so 2-1. So 3-1 now. And Warren will get hold of a little bit of that one. So full count now for Liam Warren. Batting in the 2-hole for your Ryde Hawks. Came into the game defensively an inning ago. Having his first appearance here tonight. First plate appearance here tonight. And that's going to miss outside. So Warren's going to draw a walk. So the Hawks have their first base runner here, chasing 8. And we've got a pinch hitter, Willis Gunasakara. The swing there from Gunasakara will open his account. Oh, and 1. And another swing there. 0-2. That's going to miss out and down. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that's inside at the knees of Gunasakara. That's outside. So full count now for Gunasakara. Gunasakara will draw a walk. So the Hawks now with 2 base runners, chasing 8. Kai Stacey will step in now for his second appearance tonight. Ground out shortstop for him. This will be the first time he'll face the pitching of Stancic. And the first pitch is down, ball 1. And Stacey's lifted that one skyward. Coming across and taking the catch in right field will be, goodness, who is it out there now? Mason Mulcoon. And Liam Warren will tag up at second base and get down to third. So the Hawks now with runners on the corners. And Christian Lane will step in for his 4th appearance. And the first pitch into Lane called strike 1. And that one's lifted into left field. It's going to drop for a base hit. So Christian Lane's going to get a hit, and the Hawks are going to plate their first run of the night here in the bottom of the 9th. 7 to go to tie up this game. Gunasakura will advance down to second. So Ryan Reiki will step in now for his first appearance tonight. He came into the game defensively an inning ago. As runners on first and second, 1 out here, 1 in. First pitch into Reiki, called strike 1. It's going to be out and down, 1-1. And that will catch the plate there for Reiki. So 2 balls, beg your pardon, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Your Ryde Hawks chasing 7 now to tie this game up. And Reiki with the big swing will end his time at bat, give Stanzik his first strikeout of the night. So 2 away here for the Hawks. Cash Robinson will step in for his second appearance tonight. Beg your pardon, first appearance. And a big swing from Robinson to open his account. And that one fouled back into the fence, back into the field. So 0-2 the count now for Robinson. And that's going to set up for Robinson. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's inside, 2-2. That's down. So full count now for Robinson. And Robinson will go down on strikes, and that will be the end of this game. It will go the way of the Workers Club. 8 runs to 1. The Hawks plating a run at the end there. So that is the end of the round 18 coverage. Apologies again for the rain out this morning. The boys did what they could, and we're very, very grateful that they got these 2 games in this afternoon and this evening. On behalf of Owen Taluda and Richard Thwaites, good evening. I am Kerry Choi, and we will see you all again in a couple of weeks.